Hey, what's up? So, got a new installment of a video for you today. I wanted to discuss exercise. This is the time of the year a lot of people stop coming, and as a result, the weight gain starts to happen. But you want to, the way we gauge and measure people's effectiveness with their weight loss or the results is body fat. Body fat is a better indicator of results because it measures not just whether you're losing weight from fat, also lets you know if you're building muscle. If you jump on a regular scale and you weigh yourself, you might weigh more, but notice that you feel a little tighter. So we like to use body fat as a way to determine the progress of our clientele here. So I wanted to also do this little breakdown of what it would look like for somebody who is trying to lower the body fat percentage, because one of the questions I get is, how many times a week should I be working out if I want to get down to this level? Now, I hope you love my drawings, because I think we took a long time to do this, and I think they're pretty great. So each picture correlates with a specific body fat percentage, and you can kind of just add your face to each one, right? So you're at different levels. Now, depending on how much you exercise, although this is not the only factor, nutrition plays a very huge role, but exercise also does as well when it comes to weight loss from body fat percentages, from body fat. So check this out. So we have anything over 20 for male and anything over 30 for female. This is actually considered unhealthy. This is like the overweight to obese range. So if you're already here, this is something you want to definitely get yourself out of. Typically, people who are within the over 20 and the over 30 for females tend to either exercise sporadically, which is like a few times a month, or not at all. Moving down the scale, if you were here and you wanted to drop your body fat down to between 15 and 20% for males and 25 to 30% for females, you'd want to exercise anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, about 30 to 45 minutes each time, and 1 or 2 sessions breaking a sweat, which is a little more high intensity. All right, and then we have the lower fat percentages over here. We have 13 to 15. Before I continue with that, there's like trade-offs. So when you're at this percentage, like the good part about that is that you don't have to care about what you're doing and what you're eating. You just do whatever you want. On here, you have to be a little more conscious of what you're eating. You have to make sure you're starting to meal prep. You're starting to pay attention to what you're doing, and you start to notice the benefits of the exercise. You're not going to be super lean, but you're going to feel like you're noticeably feeling better. On here, now when you start seeing more definition, people start to notice that you're definitely somebody that works out. For males, it's 13 to 15%. Females, is 21 to 25%. And this is exercising 45 to 60 minutes daily with 3 to 4 sessions breaking a sweat. I mean, it's high intensity work. And then at the lower end of the body fat percentage, it's like usually your fitness athletes and regular athletes, it's 6 to 9% for females. This is where you start to see your real six-pack, the really shredded looking six-pack. For females, it's kind of the same thing. 16 to 19%. When females tend to be higher in the body fat percentage because they need the extra body fat for obviously giving birth and that kind of stuff. So that's 60 to 75 minutes daily with 4 to 5 sessions of high intensity work. So this will give you an idea of if your goal is to look a specific way, you just keep in mind that there's a certain amount of effort. This is your life, exercising every day 60 to 75 minutes. So if that's something you're interested in, then this is what you want to look at. This is where you're going to be. And depending on where you're on the spectrum, to move yourself down, it just takes a little more exercise, a little more time, a little more high intensity. And this should give you an idea of exercise-wise, what's going to move you through the spectrum of body fat percentages. But everyone should be at least underneath this. If you're anywhere there is great. This is not healthy. You should definitely work on getting yourself down by starting to exercise at least 3 to 5 times a week. All right, so my name is Daniel, and this is your body fat percentage scale, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.